There's a Carnage. There's a Hercules. There's a Loki numbered 67 to 199. So we got ourselves a nice Marvel Flair Loki parallel, number 60 there. Put that right there. And then there's a Bucky Barnes Flairium card. Hey, welcome to Cardboard Addict DCS. I'm David Codye Satterwhite, DCS, here with you today, opening up 4 boxes of Flair Marvel cards. Very nice. These are super awesome boxes. I've opened up quite a few of these in my quest to get a master set. This is actually a set that you could actually pull off a master set with, minus all the numbered cards. But, you know, getting all the chase hits and the box hits and the pack hits, you can totally build a set out of this. And I'll show you guys, if we don't get some of these cards out of here, I have a lot of them. I'll show them to you in the second video and kind of show you what they look like and get a feel for what we might have missed in these boxes, because I've opened up quite a few of them. So this is the first 4 boxes of 8. We're going to open up 8 total boxes in 2 videos, 4 per video. Mainly just because, you know, they're long videos and I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to see what we're pulling and not have to sit there for an hour. But anyway, there's 90 card base set featuring original art. They have autograph card, numbered parallels, including High Noon Flare parallels numbered to 15, base set Twilight parallels numbered to 5, and base set Midnight parallels, which are numbered 101. It says there are 60 card Flairium insert set shines on the spotlight. So there's like a 90 card base set, and then there is a 60 card Flairium set, which is kind of like, you know, unique art for different Marvel characters, and they're really cool. You'll see when we get into an opening. The artwork in this is fantastic in this set. But again, it says we're looking at 101 original sketch cards. The pack hits are going to be the Flairium cards. The box hits are going to be Power Blast, Solar Flare, and Canonical Blast cards. Right? So chase hits include Badge Flares, Acrylic Æther cards, Splintered Facade cards, Iridescent cards, Pin Flare carved, and Flairium autograph cards. There's 12 cards per box. There's 4 cards per pack. So, without further ado, let's get to opening, and we'll talk more about it as we open. So, first box of Marvel, the Flair Marvel set here. And my scissors suck. Okay. There we go. Very nice. There's a little seal right there. Oh yeah, I remember these gold packs. Very pretty. All right. Very nice looking packs. Again, these are some of those packs you can kind of look at from the side and see if you got something nice or not, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to sit here and open. But, you know, some of those Flair, pin flares and the carveds and some of those other cards are thicker, and they show up in the side of the packs a little better than some of the other ones. But you'll really appreciate these cards. The artwork is just, like I said, it's fantastic. So we have a Colossus, a Craven. This is one of the Canonical Blast cards. Here you got Colossus Canonical Blast. And then there is a Flairium card. That is Silver Surfer Flairium. Look at the artwork, that big hand just reaching out behind him. That's awesome. So we'll make 3 piles there. Okay. Okay, here we go with an Iceman base card. Elektra base card. There's a Black Widow Solar Flare card. So that's the Solar Flare insert. And then there's a Ragnarok Flairium card. Very nice. Okay. Alright, we've got ourselves a Sprite. And no, not the one you drink made by Coca-Cola. Silver Surfer. Here's one of the Power Blast cards. They're all foil. Pretty cool cards. It's the Silver Surfer Power Blast. That's pretty nice. I don't think I have that one. So that one might be getting kept. And then there's Captain America Flairium card. Captain America all strapped down with vines. On the operating table there. Alright. Okay, we got ourselves a Black Bolt. Mighty Thor. There's a Hercules Canonical Blast. And then we got Wolverine Flairium. Cool. Look at that, man. That's awesome art. Wolverine. With all the stuff coming through in there. There's a Carnage. There's a Hercules. There's a Loki numbered 67 to 199. So we got ourselves a nice Marvel Flair Loki parallel, number 60 there. Put that right there. And then there's a Bucky Barnes Flairium card. First number pull, pretty nice. It's Loki. Got ourselves a Black Knight. Emma Frost. Backwards card. That is an Iridescent card. That's Valkyrie. Iridescent cards are really shiny. They're very, very shiny. Very nice cards too. And then there's a Venom Flairium card. Look at that art. That's just sick. I like it. Alright, got ourselves a Black Widow. Annihilus. There's a Ant-Man Solar Flare card. And then a Thing Flairium. Alright. Very nice. See, I like the pack distribution of what you get in these packs because it's like, I mean, look at this. We'll talk about it after the first box a little bit more, but I mean, look at these stacks over here if you can see them. I mean, that's my base set stack. That is my chase hit stack. There's my Flairium stack, and there's my numbered stack. And basically, we're getting a little variety of everything, right? We're not just getting nothing but base sets and the same, you know, of the chase hits. Kang. Oh, that's a sweet Doctor Strange card. Look at that. That's awesome. Wolverine Power Blast card. Sick. I don't think I have that. It's pretty awesome. Him slicing that mechanical arm or mechanical something in half, or in 3 pieces rather. And then there's a Captain America Flairium card. Pre-surgery, post-surgery, or pre-gamma ray, post-gamma ray, or whatever it was that turned him in. The superhuman, the Therum. Alright, moving right along. Got ourselves a Circe. Got ourselves a Phoenix. There is an Icarus Solar Flare. And then there is a Spider-Man. Pretty cool art. Pete Parker just standing there chilling with the Spider-Man costume. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that pack feels funny. Let's see what's wrong with this one. Oh, looks like we got ourselves a Pin Flare card. Look at that. Magneto Ooh, X-Men Pin Flare. And that's all you get in that pack too, by the way. That's pretty cool though. It's pretty nice. We got a Spider-Man, and now we've got a Magneto. So there's the Magneto. It just so happens I got the Spider-Man sitting right there. There's the Spider-Man Pin Flare. So now we've got a Spider-Man and we have a Magneto to go with our set. Put that there. Put the Spider-Man back over where I had it. Just so happens because I was looking through these cards in my set to see, hey, what exactly am I missing? And what do I have that I could show them if I needed to, because it's not in the packs. And the Flair card was one of them that I was like, well, maybe I need that Flair card, so sat it out. There's a Taskmaster. Thing. Canonical Blast Super Scroll. Very nice. And then there is a Flairium Thor. Last pack, box number 1. Okay. Got ourselves a Spider-Woman, a Hulkling. There's a Solar Flare of the Wasp. And there's another Captain America Flairium card. It's very nice. Alright. So I would say for the first box, I'm pretty happy. I mean, we got a nice stack of insert chase cards. We got a Pin Flare card. We got Flairium cards. We got a nice little stack of base set cards, but not, you know, overwhelming stack of base set cards. And not only is it not overwhelming, but it's also a lot of variety, right? We didn't see any repeats really in that base set. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't see any repeats in that base set. So moving right along. All right. Put our packs right there. And let's get to ripping. All right. There we go with the Craven. Has a really cool art of Carnage. There's a Canonical Blast of Magneto. And there is a Flairium Thing. I think we have seen that one already. Yes, we have. So that's like the first repeat I think I've seen so far. Alright. Here we go with a Hercules. Seen that? Kang, seen that? Ghost Rider, numbered 212 out of 299. And that is some sick artwork with him sitting on the cycle. That chain, I love that. And then there's the Doctor Strange Flairium card that is pretty cool too. I like that. Alright. Very happy with that Ghost Rider pull. Wish it would have been a little bit lower numbered, but you know, I'm not going to complain. Doctor Strange. There's a Cersei. There's a Power Blast Hawkeye. And then there's another Silver Surfer Flairium with that hand. We've seen that once already. The Flairium cards, I do think you'll see some repeats in that because there's only 60 of them. Hulkling. Dr. Doom. Here's a Solar Flare Moon Knight. There's a Thor Flairium card that we have seen. Okay. Oh, come on, pack. Work with me here. That one was tough to open. Kind of delaminated on me. There we go. Man, I hope I didn't damage any cards opening that. Jeez. Mighty Thor. Iceman. Canonical Blast Vision. Followed by a Daredevil Flairium card. Awesome. Uh-oh. That pack feels kind of thick too. And a little bit flexible. Uh-oh. Let's see what we got in here. We have a Splintered Facade cable card. And that is the first I have seen of one of these. I have not seen the Splintered Facade cards except for this one. And it is one card in that box. And it's a little bit flexible too. It's kind of sticky for some reason. I don't know. I'm not sure why it's sticky, but it's sticky. That's really cool, man. The artwork is very cool. I don't know if you can see that, how clear it is, but like it's layers of artwork in that face. A very nice Splintered Facade card. Knew something felt funny about that pack. It felt heavier. That's what it was. It was like, man, that pack's heavy. Here's an Electra, Sprite, Solar Flare Black Bolt, and then a Galactus. Alright, got ourselves a Silver Surfer, Black Knight, got ourselves a Power Blast Ant-Man card. That's pretty cool. It's like Micro Ant-Man. And then there we go with the Ragnarok Thor. Lightning Blast coming out of the hammer there. Alright, there's Emma Frost. There's Black Widow. Another Iridescent card. She-Hulk. That's nice. I don't have that one. So that'll be cool. I don't have that one. And then there's an Iron Man. Alright, we got ourselves a Phoenix, Taskmaster, Sabretooth, Solar Flare, and then Daredevil Flairium. Alright, down to the last two packs of box number 2. Alright, Annihilus, Colossus, Jessica Jones Solar Flare, Captain America that we've seen. Alright. 2 boxes in, seeing a little bit of the repeats, but I'm kind of used to that from this set. The cards are just that good though. Let's see here, we got ourselves a Thing, Spider-Woman, Canonical Blast Annihilus, and a Captain America. Alright. So box number 2 is pretty good. Pretty sick Ghost Rider hit there. Also some pretty sick Canonical Blast cards, and that Splintered Facade. I mean, how could you forget that? That was pretty cool too. So let's get into this third box. See what we can pull out of this third box here. And really what I'm looking for my own personal set of this stuff is the Canonical Blast and the Acrylic Æther cards, a lot of the chase hits, right? That's what I'm missing. I've got the face set. I've got the Flairium set. Now all I need is the rest of these, and I'll show you guys what all I've got in just a minute. Human Torch. Oh, that's a sick Captain America card. Just number 7 base set. Man, it's sick though. Look at that. It's the first we've seen of that too. And then there's a Power Blast Odin. I don't think I've got that. That's cool. And then there's a Flairium Thor. Alright, And do notice on these cards, one thing I didn't show you guys is on the back, it does say base right there. So you know it's a base card. But there's a Black Winter. There's a Squirrel Girl. There's a Canonical Blast Winter Soldier. Very nice. Just a CA9. And then there is a Captain America Flairium card. There we go. See him getting arrested. Give it up. Alright. Moving right along. Got ourselves a Beta Ray Bill. Storm. Human Torch Solar Flare. And then a Captain America Flairium. Very nice. Here's a Winter Soldier. Mr. Fantastic. There's an acrylic Æther card, so that's Iron Man. It's just like a see-through kind of card with some acrylic look and feel to it. So that's the first of those we've seen pulled so far. So far we've gotten a badge flare, no, a pin flare, a Splintered, Facade, Iridescent. We haven't got a carved, we haven't got an autograph. We haven't got a badge flare. I don't think. Yeah, that's a pin flare. We need a badge flare. And there's Jean Grey, the Flairium card. Alright. Moving right along. Hobgoblin. I haven't seen that one yet. Karis. Hadn't seen that one yet. There's a Spider-Man Noir. Canonical Blast. And then I like this card. This is a Fantastic Four card with all four of them putting their hands in. It's pretty sweet. There's an X-Men card, Flairium card, that's really sweet too. We haven't seen it yet, but it's all the X-Men kind of coming at you. And there's an Avengers card too. I think it's like that as well. Pretty sick. I'm sure we'll see it eventually. There's a Hawkeye. There's a really cool looking Venom. There's a War Machine Solar Flare. And then a Wolverine Flairium card. I love that Wolverine art. It's pretty sick. The yellow and blue Wolverine has always been my favorite Wolverine. I like the one with the big mask. Oh, there we go. Here's a badge flare. Omega Red badge flare. And then we got a Mary Jane Watson Flairium card. So let's look at this Mega Red for a second here. It's just PFB 14 badge flare Omega Red. Very nice. It's got like a cloth feel to it. It's kind of cool. Put that right there. So now all we need is a carved card and a Flairium autograph card. We can just get us a couple of those. We'll be cooking with grease. There's a Miss Marvel. There's a Loki. There's a numbered Taskmaster, number 61 out of 199. Awesome. And there's Spider-Man. Flairium card. There's a Moon Knight. It's a Galactus. There's a Captain America Marvel Solar Flare card. And there's a Captain America with Red Skull behind him in the Flairium set. Alright, down to the last 3 packs here. One more box to open. Alright, we got ourselves a Vision. Rocket Raccoon. Iron Fist. Solar Flare. Beyonder. Marvel Flairium. Beyonder. For a minute there I thought that said Beyonce. I gotta read it a little closer. About to say, that ain't no Beyonce. Alright, Wolverine. Ant-Man. Rocket Raccoon Power Blast. Pretty sure I don't have that one. Sweet. And there is a Spider-Man Flairium with him holding his mask in front of all the press after he took his mask off to show them all who he was. It's pretty sick. Pretty sick card. Alright, got ourselves a Mystique from the box cover. A Rogue. There's a Canonical Blast Magic. And then there is that X-Men card that I was telling you guys about just a couple packs ago, where all the X-Men are kind of like flying at you there. It's pretty cool. I like that card. Alright. Let's get into box number 4 here. Let's see what all we can get in this box. I'm pretty happy so far. We've gotten a good variety of cards. You know, out of 4 boxes, we've almost gotten every chase hit except for an autograph and a carved card, which are really rare, by the way, to come across. I've got a carved card from opening this up before. I don't have any autograph cards from opening this up before. But no, I take that back. I've got one autograph card, I think. And I opened up a lot of this stuff, so there's a lot to be had with this set. But I like this set because it's collectible, and it's not hard to get a lot of these chase hits and stuff because they're there, right? The cards are there. There's a lot of them, but the cards are there. If you look at the list, there's quite a few, but you can get them. And they're not very expensive online when you buy in the singles either. Black Cat. Shang-Chi. Mole Man. Canonical Blast. And then there's a Daredevil Flairium card we haven't seen. It's pretty cool. I do like some of the Daredevil art. It's very nice. Alright. Another sick Daredevil card. Nice artwork. There's a Quicksilver. There's an Iron Man. And then there's a Thor Flairium card. Alright. Keep on moving here. There's a Hulk. Molecule Man. Power Blast Spider-Woman. I don't think I have that one. That's pretty cool. Then there's a Flairium Electra. Very nice. Alright, got ourselves a Purple Man. Whoever that is. Don't know who that is. Green Goblin. That's a pretty cool Green Goblin card. There is a Star-Lord. Numbered 82 of 99. Really cool. 82 of 99 Star-Lord. And there is a Venom Flairium card. It's that cool artwork of that Venom. Well, that pack didn't open right. Oh no, I'm about to use my scissors. Something happened to that pack. It just did not open correctly. Alright. There's another Star-Lord, but not numbered. It's a MODOK. First we've seen of that. There's a Miss Marvel Power Blast. And then a Vision Flairium card we haven't seen. So, I mean, see, even though it felt like we were hitting some repeats, we're really not getting that bad. I mean, we're still seeing fresh cards 4 boxes in. Which is good. Baron Zemo, hadn't seen that. There's a Magic. There's an Acrylic Æther Rogue card. Very nice. I don't think I have Rogue. Maybe, I don't know. And then there's that Wolverine card that we've seen. There's a Miles Morales, Dormammu. There's a Solar Flare Deadpool. And then there's that Thanos art. Man, that is sick, isn't it? Look at that Thanos with the skull in the background. And it's got the Power Stones. That's very cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Another fat, thick hard pack. Alright, looks like we got another pin. That we do. This time we've got a Doctor Strange Avengers pin. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Doctor Strange Avengers pin. Pin flares. Now I've got 3 pin flare cards. Very happy with that. Very happy indeed. Alright, got ourselves an Iron Man. That's a sweet blade card. I haven't seen it yet, but that's a blade card. There's a Chameleon, Canonical Blast. Followed by a Scourge. Marvel Flairium. Alright. There's a Sentry. There's the Wasp. Colossus Solar Flare. Spider-Man Flairium card. We've seen that one. 2 packs left. Luke Cage. Hadn't seen that yet. Scarlet Spider. Solar Flare Juggernaut card. And then a Black Panther we haven't seen yet either. Flairium. Very nice. Last pack. There's an Invisible Woman. There's Athena. There's a Canonical Blast War Machine. And there is a Winter Soldier Flairium card. With a bent corner, it looks like. Just a little bit. Alright. Well, I hope you can see why I like this set. So, this is probably in 4 boxes. We've got 4 numbered cards, 2 pin cards, a flare card, a Splintered Facade card, a good amount of base set cards. I mean, probably enough to get a good set started. We got a decent amount of chase cards, and then we got enough Flairium cards to get another set kind of started with it as well. I mean, in 4 boxes. I feel like if we opened another 4, which we're going to, we will finish out a base set and a Flairium set for sure. And then who knows how many more of these Flairium Canonical Blast cards and Solar Flare cards and the Power Blast cards we'll get, because I've seen a lot that I don't have so far, and I've got quite a few. So very curious to get to these next 4 boxes and see how the pull rates are with it. And I hope you enjoyed this one. Make sure you check out our webpage too, by the way, cardboardaddictdcs.com. For written reviews of all the cards we open, we started doing a written blog review of all the cards that we open with a rating system and everything of how we rate the cards. So check out the reviews online, check out the videos, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.